everything about who Trevor really is. The letter arrived in a thin envelope with the prison's return address stamped in the corner. I almost threw it away, but something made me open it. The handwriting was messy, rushed. Declan Hayes, I know you don't know me, but you knew my brother, your college roommate sophomore year, Nathan Ramirez. I sat down hard. Nathan. I hadn't thought about Nathan in years. He'd been my roommate for exactly 1 semester before he dropped out. Quiet guy, kept to himself, always seemed like he was running from something. We'd been friendly, but not close. He moved out over winter break, and I never heard from him again. The letter continued. Nathan died 3 years ago. Overdose. Before he died, he told me about you. Said you were the only decent person he'd met in college. Said you'd helped him when his wallet got stolen. Bought him groceries for 2 weeks without asking for it back. He said if anything ever happened to him, you were the kind of person who'd do the right thing. My hands were shaking. Trevor is Nathan's son. Not mine by blood, but I raised him since Nathan couldn't. Nathan's name isn't on the birth certificate because he didn't want the baby's father finding Trevor. Trevor's biological father is dangerous. Really dangerous. He's connected, rich, and he's been looking for Trevor since he found out Nathan had a kid. I read that line 3 times. I put your name on the birth certificate because Nathan said I could trust you. I thought if I got arrested, you'd take care of Trevor for a few months until I got out. But then I got charged with distribution and they gave me 8 years. Trevor can't wait 8 years. The next part made my stomach turn. My sister Patricia isn't really my sister. She's Nathan's ex-girlfriend from high school. She knew Nathan had a son but never wanted kids herself. 3 years ago, she tried to sell information about Trevor to his biological father for $50,000. Nathan had to move across the country to keep Trevor safe. Patricia tracked us down twice after Nathan died. The only reason she's taking Trevor now is because she found out about the biological father's reward. It's up to $200,000 now. I couldn't breathe. Patricia doesn't want Trevor. She wants the money. Once she has legal custody, she'll hand Trevor over to a man who sees him as property. Please, Nathan trusted you. I'm trusting you. Don't let her take him. The letter ended with a phone number for Violet's attorney. I called him immediately. His name was Dennis Park, and he sounded exhausted. Mr. Hayes, Violet said you might reach out. Is any of this true? All of it. I've been trying to get someone to listen for weeks. Patricia Bennett isn't Trevor's aunt by blood. She's legally classified as family because she was engaged to Nathan Ramirez for 6 months 10 years ago. Nevada has loose definitions for kinship placement. She's using that loophole. And the biological father, Richard Ashford, real estate developer, major political donor, extremely litigious. Nathan documented everything. The threats, the stalking, the attempts to take Trevor. It's all in storage in Oregon, but we can't access it without a court order and no judge will grant one based on a convicted felon's claims. What about Trevor? Has anyone asked him? He's 8. The courts assume he can't understand what's best for him. He understands more than anyone gives him credit for. Dennis was quiet for a moment. Violet said you'd say something like that. What do I need to do? Honestly, you need a miracle. Patricia has family status, financial stability, and she's already in Nevada near Trevor. You're a single man in a 1-bedroom apartment with no biological or legal connection to the child. Even with Violet's testimony, it's nearly impossible. There has to be something. There is one thing. If you can prove Patricia is unfit or that placement with her would endanger Trevor, the court might consider alternatives, but you'd need evidence. I spent the next 3 days digging. I took unpaid leave from my job at the warehouse, called in every favor I had. My friend Bryce worked in IT and knew how to find digital footprints. We started with Patricia Bennett. What we found was worse than I'd imagined. Patricia had 6 different social media accounts under variations of her name. Most were locked down.